if I was looking to lease space right now, and so let's call it March of 2022.
Sure.
And a landlord wanted to give me a 2020 base year.
That'd be a no-no.
That would be a no-no.
That would be larceny.
And
That would absolutely be larceny.
And let's explain why.
Because,
I mean, Michael explained how base year works, but with a specific example.
Sure. So if you were leasing space in 2022 and the base year that your lease had in it was 2020, that would mean that whatever it cost to operate the building in 2020, let's call it $10 a square foot.
Which pre-COVID, before we knew the implications of the, better cleaning, better filtration, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. Now in 22, if it costs $13 a square foot to operate that same building, day one of your lease, based on that structure, your lease is whatever you agreed to in rent plus $3 a square foot. Whereas if you had a 2022 base year, then day one of your lease would be for the rent that you had agreed to, and you would only be responsible in 2023 for increases that happened in 2023 over 2022. So long as you also didn't agree to a situation which we had hinted at, which was if the vacancy of the building goes from 100% to 50%. I'm sorry. Yeah, the occupancy of the building goes from 100% to 50% during the same window of time. Some leases and landlords have written it in such a way it doesn't cost less to run the building, right? Whether there's
most costs, there's fixed costs.
Yeah, there's fixed costs that don't go away. Taxes, insurance, the roof, the HVAC systems, those don't change. So in that same example, where in 2022 it costs $13 a square foot to run that building, if your lease is structured in such a way where the landlord can pass through all expenses of the building, both your pro rata share and your pro rata share of any vacant space, meaning the fixed cost expenses, you can see major swings in your expense year pass-throughs, even though you thought you signed a full service lease. It was full service for 1 year. And in every subsequent year, you're on the hook for that. And we actually have a client whose operating expense pass-throughs were more than their base rent in 2021 because the vacancy of the building caused a fixed expense that got passed through to them on a pro rata basis, and it was a devastating bill to get.